Hello and welcome back to Learn Lua on Codecademy. We're in the variables section. This is Introduction to Variables. So far, our programs only use values that we've predetermined and hard-coded into our print statements. This means that our program will always print out the same thing every time. Most programs have more complex needs. For example, in a video game program, a player's health is constantly changing. We need something that allows us to keep track of the health value and accurately display it. We should also be able to change the value to reflect the players taking damage or healing during gameplay. We could try to hard code it like this. We have three print statements. One does player health 100, another does player health 95, another does player health 90. But this means we're assuming their health will always be 100, 95, and 90. We know that that data will change, but how it changes can vary. So ideally, we want to write print statement, player health, and then blank, where the blank space will be replaced by the correct value during gameplay. So variables can help us do this. Variables are named containers in the computer's memory that can help us store, retrieve, and manipulate data. A variable is akin to a labeled box. We can store items of different kinds in a box and label it to help us know what is inside. Likewise, we can store data values of different data types into a variable and label it with a variable name. Using this variable name, we can access the data to either use it again or change the data stored inside. As we progress, you'll see why variables are powerful companions when we set our eyes on creating grander programs. In this lesson, you'll learn the ins and outs of variables by declaring variables, working with the data variables contain, and manipulating variables with arithmetic operators, reassignment, and concatenation. Make haste, let's start. Our instructions say, think about programs you've used before. What sort of data would they store in variables? Answer is, on Codecademy, we use variables to store data such as your username, your course progress, and maybe even data on how cool you are. 10 out of 10. We use this data repeatedly to create the web page tailored to you and continuously update data like your course progress when you complete checkpoints. So, like it says, a variable can be looked at as a labeled box that contains a value. And you can call it using that label name, which is stored in your computer's memory, to retrieve that value and do something with it, update it, manipulate it, and if it's still unclear, we'll be focusing in on what variables are, creating them, using them, manipulating them in the next lessons. I'll see you there.